is like, it really is a deeply spiritual process when you're doing it well, because you're really asking, what am I all about here? Like, I know it's easy to try to be like everybody else, but what am I really saying here? And for some people, it's easier than others. But I do think if you're going to market well and communicate well, you have to do some deeper diving at some point. And most people don't like that part because it's uncomfortable.
Can you define what soul sourced is, or even if you want to take a stab at what is a soul?
Yeah, well, we could go on a long time on that one. Well, the word soul, I was actually very nervous to do this as a title because the word soul means so many different things to so many people, and in the business world, it can feel like this very woo concept. The way I look at it is that ultimately something deeper is driving each of us. I don't pretend to know what that is for you or what that is for anyone else. But the idea of being sourced by something deeper than just ego and mind
Mhm.
is where I've seen this play out. Like for you having that moment of like, I don't want to work at Vanguard anymore. And then at university, it's not just an ego thing. It's not just a mind thing. It's not all top down. If we all look truly and deeply at our life trajectory, at our business trajectory, there is something that comes from up within, as opposed to what most of us try to do, which is we try to figure it all out. And what I find in our business paths that most of us are doing is that we're actually mining for something deeper rather than grabbing for something mental. And that's what it means. So it's like really being sourced by something deeper that's probably has a little bit more mystery to it, but then honoring who you are as an entrepreneur and building your business around that as opposed to trying to be someone else.
No, that's a great answer. It reminds me of the, I think it's an Asian expression that everyone has three faces, basically. One that you show to the world, I guess that's your persona. One that you show your family, your friends, and then one that you don't show to anybody. It's yourself, right? So really, the soul, we're kind of, in this case, it sounds like we're trying to get to the deepest root of the face that you don't even show anybody, and trying to learn that person, who that person is, and figure out what aspects about that person would really shine for the world.
Mm-hmm.
What does that person want to do, right? The
Yeah,
person you don't show to anybody. How do we bring that guy or girl out? How do we bring that person out of us so that we can maximize our effect on this world? So
totally.
maybe that's one way.
No, that's a great way to put it. And I think a lot of people have never actually asked that question. When you're learning marketing well, like I did a rebrand on my company at one point, and I said to the guy I was working with, I said, this is like, it really is a deeply spiritual process when you're doing it well, because you're really asking, what am I all about here? Like, I know it's easy to try to be like everybody else, but what am I really saying here? And for some people, it's easier than others. But I do think if you're going to market well and communicate well, you have to do some deeper diving at some point. And most people don't like that part because it's uncomfortable.